Hi, welcome to my mini presentation on meningitis and why you, another college student, should care about it. So let's quickly talk about anatomy before we talk about the disease. The meninges are three layers of membranes that surround our brain and spinal cord. They serve to protect these areas from trauma and injury. The meninges also provide a support system for blood vessels that carry blood to our tissues, nerves, and cerebrospinal fluid. Meningitis is an illness where the meninges are inflamed. Obviously, this is not good because it puts our brain and spinal cord in danger. Meningitis can be caused by bacteria, fungi, or viruses. The most common form is viral meningitis, but it tends to be more mild. The type of meningitis I want to focus on today is bacterial meningitis. There are many different serogroups or types of bacterial meningitis. Serogroups A, C, W, and Y are not really a cause for concern because they are recommended vaccines by the CDC. So we get one dose of the meningitis ACWY vaccine at age 11 or 12 and a second dose at age 16. However, we currently do not give serogroup B vaccines as routinely. Serogroup B currently accounts for about 1/3 of US cases of meningitis, and it is the most common serogroup in adolescents. Since 2011, every known outbreak of meningitis on a US college campus has been caused by meningitis B. Meningitis B is very serious and even deadly. If I told you that there was a 1 in 10 chance that you were going to be eaten by a shark if you went into the ocean, you would probably avoid going into the ocean. The same principle applies here. Meningitis infection progresses quickly. You can go from being completely healthy to very ill in 48 hours. Survivors often have amputations, lose their hearing, and experience brain damage from the meningitis infection. The reason why I asked you to watch this video today is because college students are at a high risk of contracting meningitis. Living in dorms puts our age group at a higher risk because of the way that meningitis spreads. We all know at least one person who can't help but spit when they speak. Meningitis is spread through saliva or spit through close contact. This includes when a person who has the bacteria in their nose or throat coughs or kisses someone. Meningitis can also be spread through ongoing contact with a person who has the bacteria in their nose or throat. Living in a college dorm increases our chances of exposure to meningitis. So now that we have a good background about meningitis, let's listen to a survivor's story.
In August of 1999, I attended a summer camp up in western Massachusetts. After going on a 30-mile hike on the Appalachian Trail over 3 days, I started feeling ill at dinner. I thought I had the flu. Over the next 16 hours, the flu got worse and purple blotches started to appear on my abdomen. Paramedics were called and I was rushed to the hospital. My liver failed, my organs failed, I had a collapsed lung. I was given about a 10% chance of survival and I was diagnosed with meningococcal meningitis. About a week and a half after contracting this disease, I was transferred to a hospital in New York City, where I had my legs amputated at the knee and my hands amputated at the forearm. 2 months after contracting this terrible disease, I was absolutely shocked to find out that there was a vaccine available that could have prevented all of this from happening. I'm involved with the National Meningitis Association and I speak out on its behalf because what happened to me doesn't have to happen to other families. The TEAM program, Together Educating About Meningitis, was started about 5 years ago by the survivors and the siblings of meningitis victims. We meet with the families and the survivors. We get them through the most difficult time of their life. There are a number of ways that the TEAM program spreads awareness of meningitis. We go to hospitals, we talk to schools, we talk to doctors. Bacterial meningitis has a vaccine. It can be prevented. What happened to me doesn't have to happen to you. Get vaccinated. In August
After everything Nick has been through, he is now dedicating his life to educating others so that they can protect themselves. I hope this talk has given you the information you need to take care of yourself and your loved ones, and that you take a few minutes to reflect and spread the word about meningitis vaccines. Thank you.